Gold Coast. Did you know that?
Yeah, I think you've told me that actually.
Yeah. So Gold Coast raised, born in Hong Kong.
Very exotic.
So I know.
Sexy.
So I came here for work, and I would not be here if I didn't adore it. Like, I love Newcastle. It reminds me a little bit of home. Like, it reminds me a bit of the Gold Coast because it's sort of compact in the fact that you can get around, you can have a good lifestyle, you can get to the beach, which I just love that. And the fact that it's like, I don't like traffic, so when I got here I was like, oh, this is kind of like home, and it's always felt like home. So yeah, I've been here for 3 years actually. Yep. In June, and been in radio for 8 years.
Wow, that's a good career.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Awesome.
I know, it's gone really fast. Sometimes I'm nervous, and then sometimes I just try to remind myself that if I'm nervous, it might not be very interesting for anyone to listen to if I'm just sitting there being
Nervous?
a total dill. So I suppose for me, from my perspective, Hanson was awesome because it was like everything in my childhood.
Mbop?
Yeah.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, so it's like everything that I'd ever wanted in my life. So talking to Taylor, I actually met Taylor Hanson, and I was like,
is that the drummer, the cute one?
no, he's the hot one, he's the singer.
Oh, the singer!
Yeah. He's the guy. Chad Kroeger was also, I know he's from Nickelback and everyone like hates on him, but I was blown away. Like, I thought he's a big guy, he's a big star. And so I was like, oh, I was a bit nervous. And
Yeah, they're huge.
Oh,
Huge band.
I know, and everyone was like, oh, Nickelback. But he was amazing. When I got a phone, I was like, I love him. He was so funny. And I said to him, what do you think of the haters? And he was like, I don't give a shit. Like, I own this beautiful house. I'm married to this beautiful woman. I'm successful. Like, why do I care if you don't like me? I was like, brava.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're right. Who cares?
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
who cares?
There's a lot of haters, but there's a lot more lovers.
Yeah. So I liked that. And I suppose there's been some others. Before she was massive, we spoke to Kim Kardashian, and she hung up on us because we asked her about her sex tape. So we weren't supposed to. Actually, my male co-host did, and so we got in trouble for that. But that was before she was massive, and so that was pretty cool. That was a good moment.
That's how she got famous.
In retrospect, it was good. Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there have been some others. There have been some others that I wish I hadn't spoken to, but Tony Abbott grilled him about gay marriage, which was awesome.
Good.
That one I was really nervous for because I was like, nah, I'm going to be a big girl and just ask this guy about what his problem is. And I was like, he was the Prime Minister at that stage.
Wow.
So I was like, I'm so nervous to say
That's
this.
so cool.
But I was like, balls up, bitch. This is your one moment to be ballsy. Let's do this. I think everything can be an influence. I think negative, people that you've loved, people that have let you down, parents. I think everything influences you. Those moments where you feel like you've been kicked down, and those moments where you feel like you've been built up. Those friends that you go to and you're like, yes, I can do this. So I feel like it's like a day-to-day thing, like things continue to ebb and flow and evolve and influence you regardless of whether or not they're good, or, it could be a TV show or a song that you hear on the radio and you're like, oh man, that makes me have all the feels.
Yeah.
And then you're like, yeah, I can do this. I can do this. So I think the good and the bad.